so of the last century, sounds funny to say that, brought monumental change to the face of our history. The most important, however, were the people that were born in that era, not only in this country, but throughout the world. They did not know it. They did not even imagine the impact they would have, and more importantly, the commitment it would require from them. What they did, what they had to do, impacted everything we are today, from social, economic, religious, and especially family values. A large number of those ordinary people grew up in extraordinary circumstances right here where we worship today. They not only shaped their future and families, but those who would come after them. Family was not a buzzword, it was their lives. They were the parents of the future. Speaking of parents, that's my little segue here. When we got in trouble with them, and it sometimes was daily, an oft-spoken phrase, sometimes with high volume, was our first and middle names. You knew you were in trouble when usually your mother would voice her disapproval with us that always got our attention. And we have with us today one of those greatest generation folks who must have been in trouble all the time, for she was always known by her first and middle names. In fact, I think she only has a first name, and that is Sarah Jane. All of us know, however, at least since we've known her, that being in trouble has never been associated with her. She's the sweetest, most loving person most of us have ever or will ever know. Her and her husband, Georges, came to Central from Macklemore Christian Church, where they were married there by Chuck, your father, Charles Woodall. There was someone here at this church at that time that kind of talked them into coming here, and her name was Rose Gillespie. And they graced our lives with their beautiful voices and to become a mainstay of the best little choir in Tennessee. Memories of many Easter and Christmas choir recitals and cantatas highlight Sarah Jane's alto voice singing in this very room and many other wonderful presentations of her talent. She had other talents to share with her church family, notably her bookkeeping skills that were honed working for First Tennessee Bank for over 25 years. In fact, she became our resident bean counter for many events as well as committees, including but not restricted to the Christian Women's Fellowship. Keeping the books became synonymous with Sarah Jane. Georges passed away last year, and Sarah Jane, and please don't forget the H in Sarah, resides now at Carey's Court in East Memphis, where she has 3 squares a day and always tells me she'll have to shop for bigger clothes because she eats so well. With her today is Octavia Walker, who's been a stalwart and caring for Sarah Jane, not because she has to, but because she wants to. You see, Sarah Jane is one of those from that greatest generation that has shaped our world and our values. And I want to say I am proud and blessed to know you, Sarah Jane. And speaking for everyone that has been around here these many years, we love you and we thank you for your service.